Brace, good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon.
You have your finger on the pulse. What do you think the fans are saying about this?
I think you've basically shown it there in the clips. You know, there's a lot of fans. I think the worm has turned, basically. I mean, I never speak for the fans anyway. I can't be a fan spokesman. There's 36,000 different opinions. I can understand people having a grievance with a few of the things that they were quoted as saying, but as far as I'm concerned, you know, it's good to have them back. It should have been a lot sooner.
It was always a foregone conclusion, though, wasn't it, that they were going to come back? I mean, after all, they own, what, 2/3 of the club?
Exactly. I mean, you know, they control 65% worth of the club. They have been behind the scenes. It's just the fact that they haven't actually been in the public eye, that's all. Really, I think it's stability which we've missed more than anything else. Newcastle United last season didn't exactly have the best of seasons on the pitch, and I put that down basically to the boardroom wranglings. Whenever anything goes wrong in a business upstairs, it always seems to come onto the workplace, and I think that was the case at Newcastle United.
But how can two men who've ridiculed the fans and your star player ever command respect again?
They can command respect. I mean, basically a lot of fans haven't had the chance, like I have, to actually investigate this a little bit further. I've actually done my own investigating into the transcript of that particular newspaper, and I mean, I must admit I haven't been happy about the way they conducted their business. They've actually gone into this story, obviously looking to cause, you know, a sensationalistic view, and they've managed to produce that. A lot of the things which were said were taken out of context, and a lot of the things which were quoted were actually blown out of all proportion. And I must say that, as far as I'm concerned, you know, Dougie and Freddie have actually served their time for the crime they've allegedly committed, and I'm just glad to see them back for the good of Newcastle United Football Club.
Well, I suppose at the end of the day, it's up to the team's performance, isn't it? If the team does well, then this probably will all be forgotten. If it doesn't, then that resentment we were hearing about in that report may boil over.
Absolutely, August the 15th is the key date, and that's when Newcastle United kick off the new season against Charlton Athletic. I, for one, and probably a lot of the other supporters, I would imagine, are looking forward to that day. Hopefully we'll get a resounding result against Charlton Athletic, and we can, you know, build on that and build on the success which we've had in, you know, previous years. Last season was a season to forget, on the pitch and off the pitch. Let's just hope we don't have a repetition this year. Let's put this behind us and take Newcastle United off the front pages and back onto the back pages.
How do you feel Hall and Shepherd could appease fans that are still disgruntled?
Well, the word is at the moment that there's actually going to be an apology sent to all season ticket holders via the post. If that's true, that is a good move. As I say, the only disappointment I have is that they didn't actually come out and apologise earlier. If they'd possibly done this in March, I probably wouldn't have been standing here doing this television interview. I do think that if they'd actually come out and apologised a lot earlier, they could have saved themselves, you know, the rigmarole of having to go through all this embarrassment again. But obviously they haven't. They had their families to consider, which you have to take into consideration. And basically, you know, they've made the decision to come back now, and as I've already said, you know, I'm very happy that they're back. It gives Newcastle United the stability. Let's just concentrate on what we're here about, and that's the football.
Steve Brace, thank you very much.
Thanks very much.